Welcome one, welcome all to the award-winning 5 at 10 show. I'm your host Jamal. A pat on the back to Kyle Adair for his performance last week. He closed the show and hit it out of the park. This week officially kicks off Multicultural Month, and to help me start the festivities off, I'm joined by insurance analyst manager and baker extraordinaire, Brittany. Trevor, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Jamal. It was a really kind introduction you gave me there. I do like to bake. As you mentioned today, we're kicking off Multicultural Month at the SLA. As the company grows in size, we also grow in the number of cultures represented here at the SLA, so we're spending this month honoring those cultures.
That is correct, Brittany. But before we dive into today's show and all the fun things we have planned, someone has an appointment with a special person.
Does that person happen to be the one that gives out high thrive points?
Correctamundo, Brittany, because I, the great majestic Jopra, am glad to give you 10,000 high thrive points. Woo! One more time. Woo! Happy to have you hosting and braving the sea with me, because being a guest host, it is a fun task, and some may have questions of what it actually takes to be a host, to sit up here. If only we had some sort of video to explain the process. Josh, roll the clip. What does it feel like to guest host on the 5 at 10 show?
How's it going?
Going well.
It's fun, it's challenging, it's unpredictable, it's nerve-wracking. For some, it's an opportunity they've been waiting for. Kyle Adair has been a guest judge on the show numerous of times. Now, he's at the big desk hosting.
Oh, man.
Not much. How are you?
Doing all right.
Awesome.
Yep, just like that. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Now, it stays with you. Then I'm going to go ahead and give you this part.
The show may start Wednesday for you, but for us and our guest hosts, it starts Tuesday afternoon during the dry
So
run.
red means we're live.
Yep.
Green means it'll be next up. Really, the only time that you have to look anywhere else from the middle is over here on this camera when we do Kahoot. The locking fist motion. So when we do that, we're going to lock that lobby. Then that's when you go over here.
Okay.
When we're on the final leaderboard of Kahoot, and then I'll say congratulations to, and I'll do this.
A bunch of different favorite baseball moments, but I would say just to make it easy on everyone, my favorite player is Matt Chapman. I love this one. Fun fact, the fans noticing the president's actions followed suit, and it's been a baseball tradition.
The first dry run, and I tell everybody, the first dry run is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Because this is the first time that you read the script in studio while you're trying to like do the cameras and everything. But once we do like 2 of them, then you start to pick it up. And then feel free, like if we have something written there and you want to change it, just let us know. We can go and change it.
Okay.
So however you want to say it. No dead air. If you take one of my lines, don't stop. Just keep going. We'll pick back up. Inject some personality.
You guys were really welcoming and really made me feel, comfortable and at home. Really felt like the dry runs were important because when it's your first time doing this, you're gonna mess up reading the teleprompter. You're not gonna have the script memorized, and you kind of get used to it. Thanks, guys, for making me feel comfortable and allowing me to be myself throughout the process. It's definitely a lot different. Guest judging, you're on camera for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, but now I'm gonna be doing the bulk of the show and really looking forward to the show tomorrow.
He's a seasoned vet, spreading his wings.
I think it went well. I was actually a lot more nervous doing the first dry run than I was doing the live show. This really goes to show how comfortable everyone makes you feel when you do this. You're the leader, Ricky.
Yes.
Doesn't even really feel like there's a lot of people watching you. You're just in this room. It's just you and Jamal, and you're just reading a script. I'd say it's a great way to be collaborative and get some high thrive points. So I'd highly recommend coming on the show if you're even mildly interested. He's gonna be out of here.
Check some personality, Brittany. No, you're doing great. Thank you, Kyle, for being our first behind-the-scenes subject. It was a blast hosting with you, and thank you for letting us film your guest host experience.
Well, thank you, Captain Jopra, for those high thrive points, but something tells me you'll be giving out more points very soon.
Oh, do you have like inside information, a secret informant? Oh, can you see the future?
No, I can read. The teleprompter says Jopra will appear again because John Tang and Angie Escobar are doing a live interview to talk about their South American roots to celebrate Multicultural Month.
Right. I knew that. Well, a big thank you to Angie and John for being so kind to come on and chit chat on the show. Slayers, we have a bunch of great guests planned for this month. Some first timers, some returning faces to the 5 at 10 show, some I bugged for months, and we're still looking for people to interview on April 30th. Our show theme is Red Sea meets the Caribbean. So if you want to chat about your roots, hit us up. And as a reminder, a live interview gets you 5,000 high thrive points. Woo! But being a guest host earns you 10,000 high thrive points. Don't be shy, reach out to us, schedule, and be sure to get your manager's approval first.
Speaking of approval, this morning's playlist was so good, I was dancing in the green room getting ready for the show. So thank you, Angie, for getting me hyped.
Ooh, and if you want to be the show's hype person, then send in a playlist to 5at10@slaycow.com. Collaborate with your friends for a group playlist, or go solo and leave no doubt with some Gwen Stefani bangers.
And this morning, we wanted to give a very special shout out to one of our superstar Slayers in the technology department. Congrats to Deepthi John, who has been promoted to senior software engineer. Her team says she embodies the SLA core values of collaboration, motivation, and knowledge able. We can't wait to see how she will put her high-level engineering skills to use in the evolving technological landscape of the future.
And if it seems like the Salesforce team is taking over the 5 at 10 show, it's because they are. We are once again shouting out our Salesforce dudes for the third consecutive week. This time, give another round of applause to Salesforce admin Santiago Aguilar for obtaining a new certification.
Another one.
What? He's officially a Salesforce Certified Advanced Administrator. Santiago, you're awesome, and way to stay motivated, unlike your Sacramento Kings. And nab another certification. Man, you do make it look easy, but we know it is certainly not. And take a page from Deepthi and Santiago's book and stay motivated, Slayers. We love celebrating everyone's achievements on the show.
Congratulations to Santiago. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle Coverdale had a new certification next week. Those guys are Salesforce machines. But have no fear, there are no machines in the trivia game. Except maybe V?
Yes, no machines except for V, and only you Slayers, so no need to rage against him. But let's get that Kahoot pin on the screen so we can get the lobby jam-packed. And that pin is going to be 511-5540. Type it in with your finger limbs and get ready for the America's Trivia.
Now, I think we're ready to see some fun backgrounds. So, Josh, if you could do the honors, please.
All right. Okay, some beautiful spots here.
Nice. I like that dinosaur.
There's a Golden Gate Bridge. Costco? Who wants to go to Costco? All right.
Honestly, fair.
Well, Brittany, where is somewhere in the Americas you would like to travel to?
I've always kind of wanted to go to Guatemala. I have some friends from there, and they went recently, so I'd love to go with them if I could.
Okay, yeah, I'll tag along too if you want. Now, let's find out where the rest of our Slayers would like to travel to with this poll question. And that question is going to be, where would you rather travel to in the Americas? Glacier Bay National Park in Alaska,
Cancun, Mexico,
Machu Picchu in Peru,
Buenos Aires, Argentina,
Montreal, Quebec, Canada,
or Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I've actually been there.
Oh, why? What was the trip for?
Well, my grandpa was born in Rio, so we went when I was 5 to go meet my great-grandma.
Okay, so you got some Brazilian in you.
Yes, I do.
Nice. Well, any other places not on the list, throw them in the chat. Now, moving along, we had part 1 of our latest batch of new hires last week, and this week is the conclusion with part 2. And after this, Angie and John will be here live.
So, Josue, please take it away.
What's going on, Slayers? Part 2 of the new hires whiteboard game. We're gonna finish off this thing, and we're gonna get to know the rest of the crew. And so now, let's find out their names.
Hi, my name is Raiz. I'm working as an associate data analyst. And fun fact about me, I have eaten rice every day for all of 2025.
My name is Charlie. My title is Associate Data Analyst. And a fun fact about me is my knees crack really loud when I squat.
My name is Brandon. I'm an Associate Data Analyst. And a fun fact about me is my friends and I, we like playing tennis every weekend.
My name is Alex. I'm an Associate Data Analyst. And fun fact about me, I have played baseball literally my whole life up until as of yesterday.
Nice. What position?
I'm a pitcher.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Stefano. I got hired for Associate Data Analyst. And I like tinkering with electronics and playing video games.
What was your first job?
I worked at Chipotle junior year of high school. It's just a little side job just to get some money.
Now let me ask you, ma'am, okay, and you probably know why. What's the deal with the scoops?
The portions?
What's
I
going
don't
on
know.
with that? Then the chicken person rats you out.
Yeah.
Oh, he got double over here. It's like,
I wish I could do something about it.
just put more without the take it out. What's it in there? I don't think so. Game master.
So I worked for a free-to-play MMO called Fliff, which is like Fly for Fun, which was like a cute kind of like anime game RPG. I got to make like scripts, got to play different characters and all kind of stuff, and it was fun.
Nice. Book or movie? Favorite movie?
I'm a huge Marvel fan, so I would say Endgame. Marvel's Endgame.
I got a gripe with that, man.
Mine's probably Avengers Endgame too.
Like, why'd he snap his fingers in the first 5 minutes? That didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
The real question is, did you watch Infinity War?
Which one is that?
The one before Endgame, where he was the big bad and he won.
Yeah.
Probably.
Then they did him right, and then in Endgame they killed him.
So then, but if Endgame is your finale,
he wins twice. They got to go back in time and stop him twice.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Favorite book?
I put book because I'm a big comic book reader, but I'm a big fan of the X-Men comics right now.
I like the X-Men.
Nice.
See, I don't hate all superheroes. Phone call or text message? Okay. Phone call.
Yeah, I can't really gauge emotions over text. I need to like hear your voice, understand what's going on.
Texting's just faster. Not everything has to be a phone call.
It's true. Who's your favorite musician?
Can we do like a song name or a song name? Okay.
My mom's a big Usher fan, so grew up with that in the house, so pretty sentimental.
What's your favorite Usher song?
Probably Throwback with the Jadakiss first.
Sunflower by Post Malone.
Okay.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a vibe. Yeah. I can't sing it.
How does that one go?
Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay, all right. Almost had you.
RJD2, he's like an old school DJ kind of hip hop artist. I don't have necessarily a favorite. My music taste changes all the time, but this is just what I've been listening to lately.
Nice. All right. Endgame or Infinity War?
Endgame.
Endgame.
For sure, Endgame.
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 Oh, you guys are all wrong. Both of them suck. No, that's it. That's all I got for you. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Slayers, that's the conclusion of part 2. Hey, if you see him around, give him a hello, give him a nice Slayer welcome. But that's going to do it from us here. And now, let's go back to the studio. Shout out to our new hires. That wraps up our February and March new hire interviews, the biggest groups we've had to date, but big thanks to all the new hires that participated. And if you want to be involved in the show in the future, reach out to me or email us at 5at10@slaycow.com. Turning now to our main story of the day, highlighting our first interview for Multicultural Month. Slayers and Slayettes, please welcome John Tang and Angie Escobar to the show. It's a pleasure having you on.
Thank you.
Gracias por invitarnos, papi.
Buenos días.
Now, ¿de qué
país son?
Exactly. Where are you from, Angie?
I'm from Colombia, and I was born and raised in Bogotá, which is the capital of Colombia.
Huh?
Yo soy del hermoso país de Lima, Perú.
Nice.
From Lima, Peru.
Me, Oakland, California.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, what's something about your culture or home country that some people may not be familiar with?
Well, something that people don't know is like we have like 500 different dishes from Peru. You know that Peru is one of the best in gastronomic food. We have diversity about food. Also, we have big landscapes. Like Rainbow Mountain, Nazca Lines, Machu Picchu. Obviously, everyone knows Machu Picchu. You know what I mean?
Is this Rainbow Mountain?
Yeah, that's Rainbow Mountain. A lot of people from Instagram take a picture. Very famous in Instagram.
Machu Picchu right here.
Machu Picchu ruin. I've never been there. But what a shame.
What is this right here, John?
That is Nazca Lines. Some people say that aliens create that, but come on, come on.
So for Colombia, I would say, although we're a Latin American country, our food is not spicy at all. Actually, the only spicy thing that we have is called ají, and we eat it with empanadas. Our food is mostly a combination between sweet and salty. We have over 400 different kind of fruits. Actually, Colombia is the second most biodiverse country in the world after Brazil.
Okay.
So there is a lot of different ecosystems and weather. So you're gonna see the difference all around the country.
What's your favorite dish?
It's called bandeja paisa. It has beef, rice, beans, chorizo, arepa, avocado, chicharrón, and sweet plantain.
Oh,
Man, that
sounds good.
right.
Yeah, with some cervezas, that would be amazing, right?
John, what about yourself?
Definitely, ceviche mixto. Ceviche mixto is a fresh caught fish,
Delicious.
typical soul fish, and like I said, with some cervezas, it's amazing.
In Colombia, they put some mango biche.
There you go, put mango in there.
And actually, we are having Peruvian dishes today for Multicultural Month at 12 p.m. A little plug there for you, Denitra.
Yeah.
Now, what is
11:30.
now? What is your favorite thing that you like to share about your culture?
I love to share the diversity of Colombia. Colombia has European heritage, it has Middle Eastern heritage, it has African, and it has indigenous. So people is super diverse on how they look, how they speak. There is more than 18 different accents in Colombia. Food also is going to change completely wherever you are, and there is places where you are in summer all year long, so you can never go wrong.
We saw some images. Can we pull those back up real quick? Now, walk us through where we're.
This is Cartagena. It's considered a World Heritage Site. Although all Latin American countries have some kind of Spanish architecture, this one particular is inside a wall that the Spanish built in that time to protect the city from pirates, because that's where the gold was coming from to Spain. So it's a beautiful, beautiful city that you should go, and food is delicious. This is the Salt Cathedral of Zipaquirá. This is a unique church. It was built in the old tunnels of a salt mine. It's 180 meters below ground, and it's just amazing. When you get there, you feel it. The air, everything is different. It's an amazing experience.
And so you said the walls are made of salt.
Yeah, it's a salt mine.
Do we not? Can you lick those or no?
Well, you can if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you, but you feel it. You feel in the air. You feel everything. You feel the salt around it, and you can buy things that are made from salt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And
this is the river rainbow, or known as the 5-color rainbow. This particular river has some kind of the rocks that are in the bottom has some minerals that causes those colors in the water.
I mean, this looks like paintings, Angie.
Yeah, this is from San Agustin Indigenous Archaeology Site.
My friend.
We don't have Machu Picchu or like Petén or like in Mexico they have the Aztec pyramids, but we do have a lot of different indigenous parts that we still are trying to figure out. Actually, the legend of El Dorado is from Colombia, and we have a huge museum full of gold pieces from that time.
Nice. Now, what do you like to do when you go back and visit Peru or Colombia?
I think, one of the best things, whatever stay in Peru, right? But my favorite thing is, go to the north of Peru because we are close to the equatorial line and it's always hot. So we go surfing, after probably 4 hours surfing, come back with a fresh ceviche and then, pop some cervezas, stay with the family, stay with the friend, party all night.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
And what about yourself?
Familia, right?
Yeah, following the line for sure, eating food. I try to eat as much food as I can every single hour that I'm there. But party, oh my God, we can dance 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, right? We will dance salsa, merengue, vallenato, cumbia, everything. We just like to have it. And we love to have, nice time with families and friends. So yeah, I just love to go there. No matter where I am, you're gonna be able to do something cool.
Well, and also thank you for the playlist to get the show going.
Yeah,
the chat was loving it.
Oh, I'm so happy.
And then I see we got our soccer jerseys on.
Yeah. Colombia.
Now, who has the better team here? Who's going to win the World Cup?
Well, the better team right now is Colombia.
Yeah.
Who is gonna?
On paper, it's Colombia, right?
Numbers. Who's gonna win the World Cup? We don't know. Argentina is pretty strong right now. Uruguay too. Colombia maybe has a shot. We'll see. But it's really hard to play soccer in South America, right?
Yeah.
We are against one of the best. When we play in South America, we have to go against Argentina, which is Messi. We have to go against Brazil. We have to go against Uruguay. Peru, Bolivia, Argentina, Colombia, and one of the biggest winners of the World Cups has been Uruguay, right? Brazil, Argentina. So it's really hard to play soccer.
And the competition is the qualification of South America is very, very hard because you need to play in the heat, you need to play in the mountains, you know what I mean? Very, very high, like in Bolivia, you know what I mean?
It's 30.
But money is in Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Boom. Indonesia, World Cup champion.
All right. Well, Angie and John, thank you so much for joining us on the show. It was a blast. I had a pleasure learning more about you guys' culture. And because of that, well, not just because of your culture, but because you came on here, you are going to get 5,000 heartthrob points.
Woo! New shoes.
Nice. Courtesy of Senorita Jopra. But before you go, can you help kick us off to our next segment?
Yes, Jamal, ¿cuáles son? ¿Qué pueden ganar nuestros Slayers hoy?
It's time to explore these 3 prizes. The first prize of the day is a $100 Safeway gift card. Whip up some Peruvian dishes like ceviche or causa or lomo saltado. Hopefully they have all the ingredients you need to make some delicious meals thanks to this $100 Safeway gift card. The second prize of the day is a $100 Broadway SF gift card. Nothing says culture like going to watch the Short Staff Tour with John De La Cruz or the classic Mamma Mia, here we go again. My, how could I forget you? Thanks to this $100 Broadway SF gift card. And finally, the last prize of the day is a $100 Apple gift card. Still rocking the iPhone 5 with the cracked screen? Scraping your finger every time you swipe left or right? Well, upgrade to the future, or snag a Mac Mini or Studio, and fly through your vlog editing thanks to this $100 Apple gift card. 3 amazing prizes, but only one will stand atop the podium. So let's head back to the studio to crown a winner. Thank you, John. Thank you, Angie. And thank you, Jamal. Oops, I did it again. I play with your heart.
And suddenly I'm back in elementary school with my PE teacher doing the same thing. Very original. So Jamal's gonna think of something else to try and make fun of. Let's remind our Slayers one final time what the Kahoot pin is, shall we? That pin is 511-5540. It's almost time, so make sure you are in that lobby and ready to go. Come up with anything yet?
No.
Okay.
But we do have some announcements to make. Thank you to all who participated in our Great Place to Work survey. More on those results next week. Now, we've got our eyes on another prize. The SLA is pushing to be certified as one of California's best workplaces, a program by the Best Companies Group, but we need your help. Next Tuesday, you will be receiving a survey link from the organization asking you questions about the SLA's work culture, and your input is valuable and would help us create a better workplace for all. As was the case with our last survey, your participation is completely confidential and your responses are critical.
Earth Day is around the corner, and since we all strive to be good stewards of the planet, the volunteer cohort is hosting an Earth Day cleanup. It's happening Saturday, April 19th at Crown Beach in Alameda from 9 a.m. to noon. There are 15 spots open, and friends and family are welcome to join. Stay after the cleanup for a get-together at a local brewery with your fellow Slayers. If you're interested in participating, reach out to Kevin Chuck or fill out the survey from his email that he sent and fill it out by next Monday.
And there's a great opportunity to walk off all that delicious food at next week's Multicultural Month luncheon. That's because the fitness cohort is hosting a walk and social event after lunch. Come get to know your fellow Slayers while taking in the sunshine on the Iron Horse Trail on the other side of the parking lot. And make sure you respond to the survey Christian DeCampo sent out last Friday. Now, the weather should be spectacular. In the morning, it's going to be a little cloudy, but it should open up to about 70. Sun's going to be beautiful.
Thank you, Jamal. With the announcements out of the way, Slayers are ready, Jamal's ready, I'm ready. It's time to lock that lobby.
Today's sign-in number is going to be number 12 because there are 12 countries in South America.
Makes sense. Our winner today is Stephen H. Congrats, and check your inbox for your prize.
All right, let's see who we got in here. We got Sung Young, Andrew, Candace.
Pablo Paul Cruz.
Okay, Pablo Paul Cruz, that's kind of cool. La Fuega.
Oh, they're back.
Got a good turnout here.
Yeah.
I think I would like to visit, if I was going to go somewhere, Toronto.
Nice.
It seems pretty cool.
You like the cold?
Kinda, sometimes.
Fair enough.
Right? I mean, Drake's from there. I don't know.
Doesn't help.
Question number 1. How many time zones span North America?
Are there 4, 5, 6, or 7?
How many time zones would you say you've traveled to?
I've been to the East Coast. I've been to Louisiana, which is only 2 hours. Arizona's 1 hour, and I've also been to Hawaii. So I feel like that's all of them.
Okay. Yeah,
At least in the U.S.
I've been to East Coast a couple times, down south. So yeah, probably like 2-3 hours. Yeah. Okay. Oh, looks like this one caught some people up here, huh?
Dang.
Correct answer was number 7. But there are 6 time zones in the U.S. The 4 main ones are Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific, the one we're in. And then there's also the Hawaiian and Alaskan time zones. Eastern Canada has an additional time zone. The Atlantic time zone. There's the Midwest time zone. There's so many time zones.
Lots of time zones here.
Let's check out this leaderboard here.
Who we got?
Okay.
Randall.
And Tom? All right.
And Sandhya.
All right.
It's our top 3.
Question number 2. The Andes are the longest continental mountain range in the world. Which country is home to their highest peak?
Is it Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, or Venezuela? Fun fact, Aconcagua is the highest mountain in the Andes and the highest outside of Asia, standing at 22,837 feet. Aconcagua is more than 2,000 feet taller than Alaska's Denali, which is the highest peak in North America.
Now, would you climb this mountain?
Yeah, I love heights.
You love heights?
Yeah, they're fun.
Oh, man. I, myself, not a fan of heights. Cannot do it, but it looks like Argentina is a fan of heights.
Yes, clearly. And we had a little bit of a separation on that one between Argentina and Chile.
Let's check out this leaderboard.
Randall's still taking the top spot.
Randall has come to play today. We like it. Question number 3. A Canadian physician is credited with creating this American Big Four sport.
Is it football, basketball, baseball, or hockey?
Now, he designed the game while trying to keep his gym class active throughout New England winters, which can get very cold over there. Which one of these 4 are your favorite sport?
I would say I watch football the most, probably since I was a cheerleader for that sport. So
Nice. How long were you a cheerleader for?
9 years.
That's pretty cool. Oh, this trivia game is tough right here, people. Stomped again. Dr. James Naismith created it in Springfield College in 1891.
Wow, it's a long time ago.
Oh, it was so much fun, though. So
You were
much
there?
fun. Yeah.
Oh,
Good times.
good to know.
Let's check out the leaderboard.
Randall's still holding strong.
It is stomping everyone but Randall, but Antonio's right there, though.
Yep.
All right, question number 4. These Latin American authors all won the Nobel Prize in Literature. Which of them is not from South America?
Gabriela Mistral, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Octavio Paz, or Pablo Neruda. Fun fact, magical realism is a literary art movement that originated in Latin America and was popularized by one of the authors on this list. The literary genre is characterized by the inclusion of fantastic or mythical elements into realistic fiction.
Damn, that's amazing. Octavio Paz is the correct answer, and deadlock kind of on that one.
Yeah.
All right, well, Octavio Paz was from Mexico. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what it's a fun fact. And it was known for writing about the human condition through the lens of surrealist imagery.
Oh.
I didn't know.
I should look it up.
I didn't know it was from Mexico either. All right. Okay, Randall he's
killing it.
He's trying to take it today. I like it.
Randall's trying to prove everyone wrong that like V's the robot. Maybe it's Randall.
Maybe this last question will decide. And which country in the Americas does Brittany hope to visit someday?
Did I say Canada, Argentina, Guatemala, or Paraguay?
Now, this country has over 30 volcanoes. 3 of those volcanoes, Fuego, Pacaya, and Santo Guilito, are all active. Now, wait a minute. Do you think Santiago has a volcano?
I mean, he's getting all these certificates. He might as well like own his own volcano.
Ooh, he's got to get that going then, right?
Yeah. Some prime real estate.
Oh, okay. It looks like people were paying attention. Guatemala is where you would like to travel to. This is a close one. I'm excited to see this leaderboard here. And now, for that final leaderboard, standing in 3rd place, it is K-Mark. Good job.
And in second, we have Sandia. So close. Better luck next time.
And our esteemed The America's cultural icon is Randall. Congrats to you.
What a game. Don't forget to email us at 5at10@slakehowl.com to claim your prize.
Because if you don't, I will gladly accept on your behalf like an Oscar award. Now I would accept this next task, but I think these two are going to make for great secret judges. Whoa! Look who it is. It's our interviewees from earlier in the show, Angie and John. Welcome back. You guys are pulling double duty. We'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Now, Brittany and I would like to know, where in the Americas would you like to travel to?
All South America, all the Americas, but I say particularly I would love to go to Argentina, Guatemala, and Brazil.
Jamal, a mí me gustaría conocer todo Latinoamérica. Así que nos vamos para este año, ¿ves?
Yeah.
Arma tus maletas.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Those are some great choices. I obviously would like to go to Guatemala. I've been to Brazil, so maybe I'll throw Argentina in there. But for now, I and the Slayers want to know who's going to be our runner-ups and winner for today.
Okay, the first runner-up is Kyle Coverdale with my boy from Machu Picchu.
Great
Don't eat alpaca again.
That's nice.
And who's our runner-up number 2?
Nuestra segunda ganadora is Eva Hung, Lilo and Stitch. We love Hawaii, and the movie's coming, so yes.
And who's our winner for today?
Nuestro ganador is Angela Do.
Angela Do.
Nice.
We believe this is the Cataratas of Iguazu
Iguazu.
between Argentina and Uruguay.
Yeah, I can wash my clothes in there.
Well, I was going to say, we don't even see. She might be there right now. And what are they going to go home with today?
They are going to home today with $100 from IKEA.
So you can fix your house.
All right.
You can hire John the Builder.
John the Builder, that's great. Well, thank you two for being so kind in your tough decision making, and thank you for pulling double duty and sharing a little bit about your culture. We appreciate you, and we will see you soon. Hasta luego.
Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Voy a comer ahorita. Chao.
Nice.
Muy bien.
Oh.
Now let's recognize someone for recognizing others. With our next segment, it's time for the High Thrive Comment of the Week. This week, we're highlighting Calvin Wang, who recognized Kevin, Alice, Anthony, Steven, and Raymond for an amazing job on the company profile enhancements. Way to go, FA team.
Congrats to Calvin. We love to see it when our Slayers use our High Thrive platform to shout out their peers. And as a token of our appreciation, Jopra is loading up your High Thrive account with 2,500 High Thrive points. Woo! And remember, anyone can win High Thrive points. This is a peer-to-peer platform, so we encourage you to shout out your friends at the SLA. Keep that chat going. You may win points on a future show.
And we have one more Slayer going home with points today.
Another one?
Yeah. It's
Another
officially
one.
April, which means March Madness is past us with the NCAA championship game this past Monday. We've got a winner of our SLA pool. Congratulations to Rachel Lee for having the most accurate bracket.
Wow, look at that. Jopra is sending you 10,000 High Thrive points. Woo! One more time. Woo! Man. Well, Brittany, we have arrived at our final destination for today. You were awesome. I had a blast, and hopefully you did as well.
Thank you, Jamal. I had a great time. I only counted one Brittany pun throughout the show, so I think we're good. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad I could co-host with you this week.
Well, the next time you come back, I'll be sure to double it with more Brittany puns. But for now, I'll leave Brittany alone. That's going to do it for us here at the 5 at 10 show. Thank you to Angie. Thank you to John. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Jamal. Be Garrett Slayers, and I will see you next week.